was like, what up, guys? Got another video here for you. Uh, Cliffside, Search and Destroy, Call of Duty World at War. Shout out to Merc Music for doing this Call of Duty Revival Summer Tour. This was weekend two. This game was weekend two was World at War, obviously, and a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, man. This Revival Tour so far for me has been. I mean, weekend two was a little better because considering that this I was actually able to get into some games in Search and Destroy compared to last weekend, which was Call of Duty 4, and all I could get was Team Deathmatch. And I do got some Team Deathmatch gameplay stacked up from this game, but I tried again playing some Search and Destroy, bro, and a lot of sweats on this game. Especially if it's like past midnight on a Saturday playing Search. I mean, a lot of sweats. It ended up being I ended up playing like probably a couple hours with like the same people. No one really left the lobby. Maybe a couple people here and there, but yeah, nice little drop shot, some bad hit detection, and some bad lag. I mean, it's a Treyarch game. What else do you expect from these motherfuckers? And if you should probably remember, I think his name was like Josh Olin. I don't know. His Twitter handle was JD2020, aka J Douchebag 2020. The biggest incompetent community manager any game developer has ever hired. This is the same dude that said lag is all in your head, people. And I'm so glad he got fired, but unfortunately he got replaced with another bozo named David Vonderhaar. And that bald headed dude, his ego was through the roof. Oh my goodness. If you remember on Black Ops 2, the map Hijacked, if you go on the back of the map where those tiny boats are, you'll see that the boat you're playing on is called the Von Voyage. Most game developers are humble people. They really are. He had to take all the credit for that map in particular. I mean, all he does is just live. Well, he's not with Treyarch anymore, actually. But when he was with Treyarch, all he did was just live for him every single patch that came out for Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. The one time I actually had to defend Vonderhaar, though, is when he nerfed the DSR 50 in Black Ops 2. All of the little Timmies, all the little Johnnies were crying that how they couldn't quickscope 360 ladder stall. Why? They got mad butthurt. And he started getting death threats. That was the one and only time I've ever defended Vonderhaar in my life. Alright, but everything else, fuck that dude. I think he left Treyarch and then started a game studio, and the publisher he got with, I don't know, things didn't work out. And then now he's got with a new publisher. Things aren't going really, aren't going good for him. That's a good thing in my opinion. I'm, I'm not one of these like YouTubers that's always on Treyarch's nuts or David Vonderhaar's nuts like Nero Cinema. All right, if you want to see some Treyarch nut hugging and some dick licking, you can go to his channel. This dude had the nerve to say that he is standing on the shoulders of giants. And when he says that, he's referring to Jason West and Vince Zampella of Infinity Ward, aka the creators of Call of Duty. The reason you even had a job on the heart. All right, what did they do once Activision fired them? Well, I know Jason West left Respawn, but at least for Vince Zampella before he died, R.I.P. What did he do? All right, he made Titanfall. All right, he made Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and Jedi. What's the other one? Survivor? I don't know. I forgot. And then he made Apex Legends. All right, he beat you to the punch on the Battle Royale, and then he helped develop Battlefield 6, which was one of the last things he did before his unfortunate death. All right, that's what he did. All right, when he left, well, he didn't choose to leave, but when he was fired from Activision and Call of Duty. All right, what did you do? You're making a fucking indie game no one gives a fuck about. Okay. And even during the golden age of Call of Duty, you were always the inferior studio. All right, you could never. Okay, you compare COD 4 to World at War, it's night and day difference. World at War is just a really bad copy and paste job of COD 4 with a World War II skin on it. Alright, anyone who thinks World at War is better than COD 4, slap yourself in the face, get your head checked by a doctor. Alright, because this game has awful hit detection, and if you wonder why some of the same glitches and exploits in COD 4 exist in World at War, it's because Infinity Ward was forced by Activision to give Treyarch all of their notes, pretty much in order for World at War to succeed. Actually, Vincent Pella and Jason West did some scumbag shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They actually told Treyarch they were working on a World War II game when they were making COD 4. So Treyarch was thinking, okay, we're gonna stay World War II. And then, that kind of, fucked them over, but Activision made Jason West, Vincent Pella give them, the notes. But the hit detection in this game is just fucking terrible. Treyarch has always struggled with good hit detection. Always.